Well, if you want to talk about a sale feature, don't need to get too much further away than 45-4. This Bury My Bones sired female is one that is absolutely impressive to look at visually, and phenotypically she's awesome to look at. Genotypically is honestly about as good as we can put together. This female would be sired by Bury My Bones and back out of a next chapter sow, and that next chapter sow is one that we are really building around here at the farm, and can't say enough great things about. We didn't offer any of these 45 litter gilts for sale last fall, and kept every one of them, and just a tremendous litter of pigs. I'll get into how they got along here just in a minute, but the next chapter sow is one that is just rewriting the history for herself here at our place. She is a next chapter back on the old 21-7 sow, the bowling sow that we would have purchased there in 2017. She'd be the dam of like 9 boars that we've put in stud, 38 special next up, a multitude of boars that have gone in stud, and the next chapter sow herself would have been a litter mate to next up, and she was an awesome show gilt there the fall of 2019 for Hunter McMillan and his family. She would have been the grand overall gilt there at the Eastern Regional, and then went on to the American Royal, where she was the grand champion, purebred gilt, and reserve grand champion gilt overall, and has done just a tremendous job. Has hit in every single litter that she's had, and her first litter would have been sired by Backdraft, and that litter was highly sought after there the spring of 2021. We would have sold 3 gilts as babies, all of them over 10,000, and they went on and performed and did extremely well in the show ring. At the exposition that year, we would have had 3 gilts that showed it all in class, and they went 1, 2, and 3 in class, and ended up all 3 of those were in the top 5 of their division. And then Hunter Logue's gilt would have been the 3rd overall Duroc gilt there at the exposition. My daughter Kayla's gilt would have been the 4th overall Duroc gilt at the exposition, and she was the grand overall bred and owned gilt there as well. Littermate brother to those gilts would have been a barrow that Vade Dishman would have showed. He was the reserve champion Duroc barrow at the exposition, and he was the 4th overall barrow there as well. So an incredible litter of pigs. Hunter's gilt went on to be the 4th overall Duroc gilt there at Louisville. Kayla's gilt would have placed in division. I believe she was 3rd or 4th out in that division. And Hunter's gilt, we were able to get back, and honestly, she would be the dam of Maverick, the exciting boar that we've got here at Crossroads, and doing a tremendous job. We've got quite a few bred to him, and excited about what his future holds. And then the next chapter sow, her next litter, we decided to breed her to Bury My Bones, which is this 45 litter, and 45-4 that we're offering. Littermate sister to her would have been shown by Whitney Stevenson. She was the 4th overall Duroc gilt down at the Southeast Regional, and extremely popular, very impressive gilt that a lot of guys around ringside. A littermate brother to Whitney's gilt, we decided to put in a stud, and a boar we called Digging Up Bones, and a boar that was very impressive, and was used by quite a few guys, and a boar that we're really excited about. Her next litter we decided to breed to Red Kingdom, and we leased a gilt out to Aaron Porter and his family down in Texas. Addison Porter would have shown her, and I don't know how many times that gilt was named Grand or Reserve Grand, but I think it was over 10 times, and we were excited to get that gilt back here just recently, and she absolutely has blown us away in how that thing's put together. And I guess all I'm trying to get at, and I could ramble on for quite some time, but this 45-4 is very special, and her pedigree phenotypically. And then we decided to breed her to 76, a boar that needs no introduction whatsoever, a boar that works perfectly back on females built like this. I think this litter could be highly sought after. I think there could be boars, barrows, and gilts all in one litter. I think could be very special. Take a look at 45-4 if you want to jump into the red breed hard. We like this one a ton.